Good morning, it's a beautiful day. Tired still, I refuse to sleep it away. Awake, you want something and create it. Scared to leave your comfort zone, but you must escape it. It's time to make it real and wake up, it's morning. I got my love for the time. And when we slide, you know we don't play around. Get it how we live it, and we mean time Venus. Oh, play. This is my stomping ground. Positive vibes when we come around. And the dope art is how we get down. See, where I grow up, everybody don't make it out. This city full of traps, better know what you about. Cause you could get lost in this world of broke dreams. Broke folks trying to find hope in broke things. I see people on the streets with their drinks, talking to themselves. And to myself, I just think, they so far gone, I wonder where they went wrong. Can't go back cause the journey's too long. Hey, bud. Put your shirt on. Two. Okay, ready? Wanna go see Grammy now? Go say good morning? Say Grammy.
Oh.
Say hi. Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, Big. What?
Say hi.
Good morning, Grammy. How are you?
Yeah, me just having one kid, just imagining you with 5 kids and then dealing with issues like poverty and us growing up in Oakland.
And it was during like that last boom that we had that where that people were telling me I couldn't live in Oakland. But really grateful like for Habitat, like this house, just being able to be here at this time and working on the issues. Like I was talking like how your brother, you know, like with African American males, like about he's trying to move out on his own and how hard it is now just because the market and the prices and being a new entry level person at his job. And then being an African American male, there's 3 of them, they're trying to like room and just like that is an obstacle, you know, even like with money and stuff. And so that's hard to kind of deal with and think about that as a problem. I used to call him a police magnet because I didn't even know cops were around, remember?
Yeah, like that time
I'd go somewhere and leave him and I'd come back and I'm like, what did they do? I didn't even like see them in the background.
Yeah, but like, you know, Dad's apartment is by the lake and the same thing, like the apartment he rents is for $1,100, but you know how they can only raise your rent 10%. So he's trying to hold on to that place because new people who are moving in, the price went way, like huge, way up. So he's trying to like hold on to that space so that we can maybe, if any of us needs an apartment, because they can't, that way they can only raise it 10% because new people that are moving in are paying like $2,000.
I heard this interesting conversation.
1 and 2 bedrooms.
Sorry to cut you off, but I know you got to go. I don't want to. Yeah, and I do too. All right,
I'm gonna drop him off at daycare. Thanks.
All right. Bye.
Talk to you later.
Bye, Big.
Okay.
Zai.
He woke up because I had to wake up early. Bye, Zai.
To see you later.
Yeah, he's sleepy. I know, right?
Cuando yo tenía el negocio, que estaba bien ocupada, tú tenías
Estaba chiquito, como
2, 3 años.
2 o 3.
Y yo no tuve tiempo de investigar a dónde quería la casa, qué casa quería. Yo solamente quería dónde vivir, un lugar donde vivir. que fuera no muy chico. Entonces esta oportunidad que pensé que agarré un real estate y pensé que confié en que él me iba a agarrar algo que me convenía a mí, pero en realidad no fue eso, porque los del real estate solamente lo que quieren es vender casas porque ellos agarran un porcentaje de la venta de la casa.
Yeah.
Después me di cuenta bien rápido que no tenía la fundación, que cosa que yo no sabía que tenía que ver. Después de mucho tiempo me di cuenta que tenía tanto problema la casa que en el transcurso de los años, en el 2011, cuando pasó del 15 de septiembre, empecé a perder el negocio por la mala situación económica y lo tuve que dejar.
Y lo ponieron en foreclosure, ¿verdad?
¿Cuál? La casa.
La casa.
Me la tuvieron que poner en foreclosure.
Yeah.
Entonces, alguien la tuvo que agarrar.
Yeah.
Alguien la agarró a su nombre,
pero
con mi dinero. Pero por eso
estamos aquí.
Estamos todavía aquí.
Todavía. ¿Sabes eso qué quiere decir para mí? ¿Qué quiere decir como cuando yo crezco y compro una casa? La misma cosa a lo mejor me podía pasar, pero
Sí.
ahora que como ha crecido así,
El que estás informado, el
Más
que yo te estoy
informado.
informando lo que pasó.
yeah, y que hay gente allá que no están ahí para ayudarte.
No.
Unos, pero no todos.
Casi no.
Casi no. Especialmente cuando involucra dinero.
Ajá.
Yeah.
No sé cuánto tiempo vamos a tardar en arreglarla, pero vamos a tratar de hacerlo poco a poco.
Yo me necesito que ir porque voy a ir a practicar con Javier la guitarra. Ok,
Ok,
ya voy.
bye.
Aquí estamos mejores y por eso uno se viene buscando oportunidades para acá, porque pues allá en su país ahorita no hay dinero, no hay trabajos, eso es lo único, que no hay trabajo para que uno trabaje y gane su dinero y le pueda alcanzar a lo que quiera comprar, como en un carro o algo. Y pues para México no hay esa oportunidad. Y pues échale ganas, échale ganas aquí a la escuela, estudia, vete a la universidad, graduate y esos papeles te van a servir mucho a ti. A ti sí te sirve aquí porque tú eres de aquí. Tú sí no andes haciendo cosas malas ni andes por mal camino. Tú estudia y no sé, sea algo, un abogado, no sé, muchas cosas aquí. Y así para que vayas a México no vayas con la misma cosa como uno vino aquí a trabajar, no, nomás vas a ir tú a vacacionar de vacaciones y eso está bien para ti, por eso estudia. Échale ganas a la escuela y pórtate bien. Ok, gracias.
Pretty good. How are you? Oh, I'm good too, bro. Good, man. You ready to jam out? What's up with you?
Yeah, bro, my neighborhood's kind of weird, bro, because I seen, like, apartments and shit get renewed, bro. Like, they ain't never done it before, bro, until, like, you know, lately, since gentrification has skyrocketed in Oakland, it's been crazy a little, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Like, my rent has raised up, bro, like, shit, bro, I'm just renting the house, bro. I don't even own that shit. And what's it called? It's hope it don't get kicked out, because I see a lot of people getting kicked out, and especially some of my friends and stuff. It's kind of weird, because, like, you know, who's gonna be the next neighbor, bro? Like, somebody who's gonna support other people that move in so I can get kicked out too, man. So that's quite crazy.
I don't know if you saw him, but, like, there was a guy that was going into, like, the back of the house. Yeah, he lives, like, upstairs.
Oh.
And we do that because my mom's actually renting out like our space, but like our home got like gentrified basically a couple years ago. But so my mom had to like the house was up for like foreclosure, so she couldn't keep it. But one of her good friends like took the house, like bought it, and my mom's paying him, so she's practically like renting the house. But yeah, so now we're like remodeling and everything, and it's kind of like BS because it's something that like should have already been done, you know? And it's just like hell stress.
For real, bro.
Yeah. What do you wanna start off with something?
What you doing, Nona?
Chilling like a villain.
Hey, you wanna check out this little thing I was just writing? Remember when we was working on that one song? You hear it?
Oh yeah.
All
Let me see how that turned out.
It's like, you know, it's a little something. Mom's keeping me out, I get it on my own. You might say it's bad as I already know. If it's something you grew up with, you gotta look out for. You got hate in your blood, then finesse the plug. You young niggas trapping, bitch, we got it out the mud.
I like that. But let me kick something to you. You know how we first started off like talking about writing together and stuff?
Yeah.
And me like mentoring you. Like I started that because I want to push you in a different direction. Like we got all these hood rappers already in West Oakland.
Yeah.
And it's Oakland period. In the Bay, you feel me? Like they coming up, you feel me? Like Jay Style and all them. But like have you ever thought about like pushing it out there like Chance the Rapper, like the political way, like being a political educator through your raps?
I mean, now if I'd have started off rapping like that, it's not even that, but it's just I know about that stuff. I know about gentrification, but it's just like I can't. Like, I'm still doing.
You don't know how to put it down on the paper. Like you can be the face of the youngsters, you know. Mm-hmm. You are the face of the youngsters. Once you put down this track, you know you already got music out there. They already feeling you. So if you switch it up, you're not gonna lose your fans. Don't be scared to lose your fans. Because at the end of the day, if they your fans, they gonna rock with you regardless. You rapping about money, girls, you know. That's just being in that boat, that same boat. Like, oh, I already know where you coming from, and that's where you going through. Your mama keep kicking you out. You feel me? We talked about this.
And it's hard, like having like cause two different personalities.
Yeah.
Because in front of people, people that you know, that's like your closest friends.
Yeah.
And then it's hard to tell them about some stuff that what the program tells me, or like how my eyes is open, like because their eyes is closed, but it's hard to tell them about the system and all that, because they already like
they don't want, you know why?
They don't want to know about it.
Yeah, you know why? Because they listening to the stereotypes and the statistics about how black.
Lost.
Really, just be yourself, and if they can't understand that and they can't get down with the get down, they was not your friends in the first place. Because we gotta educate each other, and it starts with your raps.
Like, you know how everybody start off rapping if you from the hood, but what opened my eyes is taking that African American achievement. If I ain't know about my own history, like it's a lot of stuff that I never knew. Like people need to really learn about their history. The only way they can do it is if they go out to do it. But if you a kid in school, of course you don't want to go out and learn nothing that I don't know. Your friends might not think it's cool, but if you like,
how about you be the face of that? Push that through your message. Like push that through the message of your music. Like make your music a prime example of what you want to see. So when you do have kids. Like it can start with you. It started with me, and that's how we here today, right? Yeah, I was talking to my mom this morning, and she was just talking about like the struggle she faced, like raising us in Oakland. And I never really thought about that as a kid, you know, but like having 5 kids, raising them in Oakland, going through poverty and all the issues she went through, like.
Didn't you guys move out here from LA?
Well, when I was a baby. So my mom is from Louisiana, and she moved to Oakland when she got married to my dad. My dad grew up in Oakland, and then she moved to LA, and then we moved to Oakland when I was like 1 or maybe 1.5. And then, so she, in the beginning they had a little apartment and stuff, but the way that things are set up, you know, despite her going to college and working full time, she wasn't able to keep up with the rent. So at that point, we had to go
5 kids.
Yeah, 5 kids. So at that point, we had to move to a shelter in Livermore. So we were at the homeless shelter as kids.
How long were you guys over there for?
About a year, actually, because my mom, she really wanted to be in the urban communities teaching. So she finally got her BA degree and started teaching. She moved up to a master's degree. But even pursuing a career like that, they still don't pay you enough to keep up with the rent and to, you know? So she's a teacher in the community, and she had a passion for what she did. But, I mean, the teachers are underappreciated and underpaid, so she couldn't even.
No, it's true, though. I agree. Like, I feel like teachers and educators and the education system, period, is really undervalued. Yeah. And if it comes to, like, going to college, getting your bachelor's or your master's, it's like you got to be tens of thousands of dollars in debt just to learn a few things, you know what I mean? And learn more about your history or be more critical, like what is capitalism, what is the economy, what is poverty, and how is it really affecting our people, you know what I mean? Like your mom wanted to come back to like the urban community and like the types of communities she grew up in. I feel like it's important because especially in urban communities like schools, all the teachers are majority like white from other places who don't really identify with the struggles that we're experiencing, and they're supposed to be teaching us.
And that's what leads to all the problems, like, oh, these kids are so terribly behaved. Like this incident where that officer attacked the girl in the classroom. I mean, being from a different community, we think like, oh,
that
these
was in
kids
like
are
North
just
Carolina or something.
Yeah, and it's the same thing like all over the world that I'm seeing. Like they don't understand the culture, you know what I mean? And
it's like a cultural disconnect.
Exactly. So how are you gonna relate to if you can't relate to those kids? How are you gonna, you know?
I feel like the way the structures are set up in like our neighborhoods and especially urban communities, they make it so we don't want to come back.
Exactly.
And they make it hard to come back. Like look at I used to live in Oakland by Lake Merritt, 2011. We had a 2-bedroom apartment. It was $1,250. I tried to move back after I graduated in 2015. For a 2-bedroom, you're exactly right. It's just about $3,000. So it was over like 200%. Double of the rent for the same exact space.
And that's another thing my mom was saying. She was overhearing your conversation at the lake, actually. And a lady was talking about how bad she wanted the place and telling them, like, we can pay extra, like, if that's necessary. And for her to just have the resources to be able to do that, that automatically the person who's picking who's going to rent the house isn't going to pick the one that's struggling and can make the rent. Like, they're going to pick the one that's like, whatever you need, like, I got it.
Right. So you got all these new people who got more money coming into the space. A lot of because, you know, in downtown, there's a lot more like businesses that are starting to move in, like more big corporations that are able to employ people. But it's like the housing situation, it caters to people with money. Yep. More money. Right. Yep. And it's crazy. I used to do a lot of research on like visual culture, and people see like thousands and hundreds of like commercial messages every day that tell you either buy this or get this to make your life better or whatever it be. But you're right, though. I feel like music is a great way to, like, express yourself and put forward, like, a positive message. But at the same time, you got to understand in, like, popular culture, there's, like, a dominant ideology that's really perpetuated through, like, the biggest musical corporations. Exactly. So when it comes to us doing our music and we're still like really emerging, we got to continue like networking with folks to really, you know, not only push the message on our end, but also like invite people, like if you on board with this message, help us promote it. You know, it's not at the same time we're promoting our political agendas for like justice and equality. And one of my favorite authors, Bell Hooks, says to truly be a visionary, you have to root your concrete vision in your imagination so that you can think of what possibilities exist outside of reality. And through our music, if you are with us, we can all, be in the movement and have more solidarity through it. Navigate like physically within the system, you know what I mean? But with music and art, whether it be murals, just anything, I feel like there's so much more room for possibility.
Right.
But I'm excited to do this song. Yes. I think it's gonna be dope.
All that potential locked up in this girl, I'm sleeping on it. Better yet, I'm dreaming on it. But it's time to make it real and wake up this morning.
Oh, I got no love for the time. And when we slide, you know we don't play around. Get it how we live it, and we mean time Venus. Oh, play. This is my stomping ground. Positive vibes when we come around. Hella dope art is how we get down.
Awaken, recognize you've been mistaken. If you think that you can catch your dreams without chasing, or achieve them by faking, or praying, or hating. You want something, then create it. Scared to leave your comfort zone, but you must escape it. Let's get up out these cages, cause I know that you've been waiting for the day when you can smile on the daily. Start by embracing this very moment, and you can get what you've been craving. Stay present, awaken the struggle, the pain, yeah, I know, but you still gon' make it. Embrace it. How the pain feel? What you learn from it? You don't need no pain kill. Take it like a G or like Jesus. The pain heal. Oakland, yes it rains here. We get changed here. We get trained here. Growing young leaders. Oakland, we the pioneers. Fighting for better days since way back then. Black Panther, where are you now? You ain't never left cause he been passed down. And all the other legends that came up in the town.
In Lakesh, you are my other me.
You are my other me.
If I do harm to myself, I'm doing harm to you.
If I do harm to myself, I do harm to you.
If I love and respect myself, I love and respect you.
If I love and respect myself, I love and respect you.